Have you noticed all my videos start with me showing off the yard and how sunny it is in Arizona? Yeah, it's still sunny. Here's a truck. Got a tonneau cover on it yesterday, so hopefully the thing does a little better when I go back and forth to Tucson with Lisa. Of course, that's still around. No problem there. Runs just fine. All the work has been done to it. So that I've still got my hood that has a gap in it, but I do have the spare. Those are the quick jacks over there. But there's two things most people have never seen. So kind of give an idea. This is the Daytona 955i of mine. Right now it is having its valves adjusted. So I do have this over top right now, because as you can see the engine's opened up. I have my feeler gauges, so I'm checking the shims. I already know because I did some checking last night just on the intakes, and I can tell I got some buckets way off, so I'll have to update it. Kind of give a little history here. I've actually ridden for well over a decade. I think I started riding back in 2004, I think it was right, 2004. Might be a little less, might be 03. And I started on a Yamaha Raiden. Of course, I did the motorcycle safety course first, because boy, I did not know how to turn. Then went from the Raiden to an R6, which I had an absolute ride with. Went down multiple times on that bike, tracked it, bunch of stupid stuff on the road. Really had fun with that one. And I traded in for that guy, my 955i. Lot stabler bike. I love the single-sided swing arm on it. It was a great bike. Still will be. One of the problems I had was that the front tire kept losing air. It would be deflated in about a week. I took it over to Go AZ in Peoria because the one in Scottsdale foobarred this. You can tell, brand new tires, still have knobbies on them. Haven't even scraped them in yet, but because the thing kept leaking, I haven't touched the bike in years. I'm scared of it. Almost a liter bike and having bad front tires, and most of my issues have been the front end, not the back end. So it's like, I really haven't been up for riding. I've been kind of scared of that, and of course having this gargantuan beast kind of makes up for it. But I love being nimble. I love being able to ride. I love fast vehicles. So yes, I have a sports car. I love my Corvette. I love my bikes too. But I'm getting older. The sitting position is a little too stretched for me now. My back will start wearing out after a while on this because the clip-ons. I know they make kilos, but in all, I was intending on getting a better upright position by turning this into a speed triple, or what we call a Speedtona. So it'd have the front pieces of a speed triple with the bars and stuff, and then it would have the engine of a Tona, a Speedtona. Well, that plan's gone bye-bye, to the fact of there being a speed triple now in the garage. So when I went to go have that front tire fixed by Go AZ in Peoria, I ended up walking out with this. Well, I actually picked it up the following day. As you can see, I got the GoPro on it. Kind of fits just nice right there. I was kind of surprised. I still need a helmet cam, so eventually that will go away and I'll have the helmet one. But this is my original, or this is my new bike I'm playing with. So at this point in time, I do have two bikes. So the Tonas will be finished. This one here I'm still working on. They're still breaking in, I'm sorry. But need new gear. Got rid of all the helmets. Show you some of the old stuff. Here's my old reflex gear, gloves I used to always wear. Matter of fact, I don't know if I have any damage on them. I don't think I was wearing them when I went down. My jacket, my Reflex jacket, though, looks like I put it through a shredder. But, I've been down a bunch of times with that jacket. So, not with this bike, though. Everything was with the R6. You learn all your mistakes and learn all your tricks with the smaller bikes, and you kind of start figuring yourself out when you get into a size like this. And of course, this engine's actually bigger. It's a 1050 instead of a 995. Has 1 horsepower less than my Daytona, but it has 10 more pounds of torque, which is where you're going to feel it the most. So today we're going to go for a ride. Just kind of put this through the paces. So going to have the GoPro rolling, seeing how it does. Mostly just the street, in the freeway, just kind of getting the mileage on the bike so that I can get past its break-in period and be able to actually rev it and use it to its full potential. Right now, I can't remember how much it has on it. I guess it would help if I turned the key the other way. Yeah, I'm sitting on 290 miles on this puppy. So, yeah, it has a way to go. And it's probably not showing my gas correctly yet either. Another thing I want to figure out. But, do a little walk around. One thing I found trippy, both bikes have single-sided swing arms. Matter of fact, they're almost identical. If you look at the hub on that bike, look at the hub on that one. They're freaking identical. Matter of fact, I even have the Trump weird deal here. So, the tires are the same size, wheels are the same size. Those are gorgeous. It's great that you can actually see that completely. And they changed their deal now. Now they just have that T instead of putting Triumph, where this one here, they have the can that's in the way. Most of the Triumph guys I've noticed are putting shorty cans on that just go to here. And they're not even going over top. Yes, it's correct. A little bit more history. This bike was wrecked by the previous owner. And it was so bad that this subframe was actually over here and twisted. So this is a separate subframe that I picked up for it, but of course this was already damaged at the time. They tried doing the paint job to hide the damage, and I'm not that fond. I think the Ghost Flames look kind of cool in it, but not my favorite color. That's my favorite color. So, and of course I think with this one, I might not have it on this side. No, they don't. And you can tell I'm messing with it a little bit. But you'll notice the frames are not that much different from each other. The wheels are the same. So I'm thinking I could pick up some Speed Triple wheels and put on this Tona. And this Tona would look, pretty refreshed. So they're very identical, which is kind of awkward to be purchasing identical bikes. But it is what it is. Projects for this bike, well, you can guess that fender is going bye-bye. I'm going to put a fender eliminator on it. They're not that expensive. So, and other than that, I'm just going to ride it. I am going to get the saddlebag stuff to put on the back. So I know that Motec has the hard frames that you can put on the back end of the bike. That I intend to do, so I can have saddlebags on it along with the top. I do have the Triumph saddlebags up there, but you can tell they've been weather worn pretty bad. They're supposed to be black. Yeah, they're not black anymore. They're sun bleached. But they were scratching the side fenders here, and I didn't really like them. Matter of fact, there's part of it right there. I didn't really like them on there in the first place, so I'm gonna try going with the hard bags like I originally wanted. So Lisa will be on this, so that back seat's actually not too bad. Plus it's a little lower than the way the other bike is, so should be a little bit more comfortable for her to be on the back of this than on the Tona. Plus with me being more upright, it's going to help. Not going to be breaking any speed records with this bike. My personal record is still held on that one at 186. I was on jurisdicted road, guys. No cops in the area. So I won't be doing that with this one. Anyway, gonna go for a ride, so talk with you later.